and welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Jenshiro. If you're new here, you're most welcome. And please consider subscribing to my channel. Today I'm going to be baking ribs and I hope you're going to enjoy this delicious recipe. So I start adding my barbecue spice and then I go ahead and add in my black pepper, my regular aromat, and then chili powder, a pinch of salt, and then I go ahead and add in my beef aromat. You guys, you know how much I love beef aromat. I go ahead and add in my barbecue sauce and then a little bit of oil, not too much, and then we mix it. Oh, I forgot to mention one spice, oh guys, the oregano that I put it last. Yes, after adding my spices and mixing it well, I'm going to take my knife, I'm going to poke through the meat or through the ribs, because the reason why I'm doing this is I want my spices to marinate well into the ribs, as you can see. Now go ahead and put the spices, marinate that ribs well. We want every part of the rib to be well marinated. So after marinating my ribs, I'm going to set it aside at least for 1 hour. And then after 1 hour, we are going to come back and we are going to bake it in the oven. So for this one, I want it to bake for at least another 1 hour in the oven. While that one is cooking, I'm going to be boiling my potatoes. Once my potatoes are boiling, at least for 7 minutes, I go ahead and add a pinch of salt. Then I'm going to cover it. We let our potatoes boil. We don't want them to be well cooked. No, at least medium cooked, because I'm going to be deep frying these potatoes. So once they're ready, I'm going to drain off the water. I add in my oil into the pan and then I go ahead and add in my potatoes. So with these potatoes, I'm going to be frying them 2 times. The first time is this one, because you know when you're baking the potatoes, sometimes they become soggy. It's like they're absorbing the oil. But I'll show you a secret of how you don't want to have the soggy potatoes. Now you can see, guys, here, I'm going to remove them from the oil. I put them aside for a while. And then I'll be back with the next step. So this is a secret that I'm sharing with you guys, because sometimes we cook and we have soggy potatoes. You see what I was telling you guys? So now I go ahead and add in oil into the pan. I throw in my onions. Once I've thrown in my onions, I'm going to stir it and then I add in my tomatoes. With this one, we are going to be cooking our veggies. Yes, kales with spinach. I'm going to be using fresh kales with frozen spinach. Guys, have you subscribed to my channel? I have a lot of content that I'm going to be sharing on this platform. So please, guys, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Support your girl. Share it with your family, with your friends. You can repost my videos. Please subscribe. So I go ahead and start stirring my spinach with my kale. And let's not forget our ribs. Let's check how our ribs is doing. So now my ribs is well cooked on the inside. So I'm going to uncover it so for it to, to bake on top properly. So I remove the cover. Once I've checked on my ribs, I go ahead and add in my salt into my vegetables and some regular aromas, to spice up our vegetables. Yes, so we start this for 1 to 2 minutes and then yeah, guys, it's ready. Now we put water for ugali. Remember, with this recipe today, I'm showing you 2 different ways of how you can serve your ribs. For me today, I chosen the 2 simple ways, and I think it's also easy and convenient for most of us. Yes, so this is ugali I'm making. As you can see, I had waited for the water to boil. I added in my flour and then I was stirring. For this one, my ugali, I cook it for 15 to 20 minutes as usual. But with these ones today, I had to take my sweet time and cook my ugali at least for 20 minutes. That is what I did. Once my ugali is ready, and our ribs are ready. Look at this, guys. Oh my God. my. It looks so delicious. I can't wait to test this one and let you know how the result. But I want you also to reciprocate my recipe, because this recipe that I share today, oh my God, you will not go wrong with it. Now it's time for us to cut our ribs. And the next thing we are going to be doing, we are going to be plating. Oh my God. Oh my. I start by serving my ugali I go ahead and add in my ribs. Oh, guys, can you see this? Can you see? I'm so proud of myself. I add in my vegetables and then not forgetting this we call kachumbari. Kachumbari in Swahili. So, oof, oh my God, look at this meal. Look at this meal. Hmm? Oh my God, looks so delicious and it tastes so good, guys. I hope you all can make this recipe. Give me your feedback. You remember our potatoes when we removed in the oil and set it aside? Now the oil is hot again. I'm going to add in the potatoes. But this time round, we don't want to cook it for too long because we already cooked it. We want it to be crunchy or crispy, yes. And the golden touch, that is what we are after. So this is the secret I was sharing with you guys today. As you can see, they are looking so yummy. Ah, who wants to be invited in my kitchen? We eat together because this recipe I can't eat by myself. That is why I had to share with you, my beautiful audience. Oh, now you see the outcome? This is what I was telling you. I love it. I love it. So this is how I served it with the ribs. So you have the two options of how you can serve the ribs, either with ugali or the wedge potatoes. I hope you enjoyed my recipe because I had so much fun making this video, and thank you so much for taking your time to watch my channel. Please subscribe. Until next time, bye bye. Kwaheri.